Good morning, world. It's now day 44 of the Siargao Island Lockdown. It's looking a bit overcast out there. I think we're going to have a rainy day. But the good news is it's still warm enough for me to be in a t-shirt and shorts, so I'm happy about that. There's not a soul out today, not even a fisherman. We've opened up the bedroom doors, nice and wide. We're going to have breakfast there. Sasha's already made the coffee. I can see Gold under the table there, looking after Story. Story's eating some cornflake snacks, watching one of her programs on YouTube. I think Gold is waiting for a cornflake to fall down. That's why she's there. Oh, she made the right choice. This is the amount of food waste we have to compost just from 2 meals last night to this morning. All of that would have gone in the bin before, and it makes you realise like how much food waste you waste. What have you made for yourself for breakfast today?
I have got mango, chia seed and coconut milk.
Ooh,
and
nice.
It's been in the fridge for about 20 minutes, so it's kind of like...
Nice and cool. So as you can see, I've had a half haircut at the moment.
Sasha, you've actually got hair all over your forehead.
Have I?
Yeah.
Oh, it's because I was using the scissors to try and remove some of my fringe. That's a weird thing going on this morning. Alright, let me go and wash that off. It's easy to neglect yourself during lockdown. So the enhanced community quarantine ends tomorrow, and we've been talking about what that means for us, and you know, when they reduce the level of quarantine, what we're going to do about it. So for me, one thing that has been tough has been not having control over my life. So for example, trying to sort out the internet, I've got no control over it. Can't get any deliveries from companies. Let's say I wanted to buy a router off of somebody in town, I can't get there. And that kind of stuff has been really frustrating me. And we've just been subjected to whatever is here in this small space.
It's been a problem from day one, hasn't it?
There are 2 major companies here. There's more, but the 2 major companies are Globe and Smart. And we had to ask who gets the best reception here in this little corner of the island. Because when you go into town, like there's no Globe connection. If you come to the beach, there's loads of Globe. So we're restricted to this one company. And I miss being able to have a bit more control over that kind of thing. That's something that I've been dealing with under quarantine so far. What about you?
Just generally, I'm starting to miss just having my stuff, and I've really enjoyed being simple and I'm not worried about it. I'm not like craving for anything, but if I had the option, I would have liked to have been here, like living here, and been in a situation where we had our own house and our stuff was with us, and just the fact that all of our belongings are like spread across 3 different countries right now. It's just, it adds to the thought that I can't shift. We're not settled enough, like everything's all over the place, and I just wish we had our stuff. Like I don't even have my laptop with me, which I miss because I've got some work on there that I could have been doing, and I left it behind because it's quite a big laptop and we didn't want to travel with it. Some clothes that we don't have, Stories, toys.
We've been running in like skeleton mode. We haven't been able to have all of our powers available to us. And in the beginning that was fine, but after 44 days it's starting to take its toll a bit.
The very first thing Story said when she woke up this morning, when we go back to Portugal, can I get my Legos? The Legos again.
She keeps asking for her Legos, and
she really wants to play with them. So, and when we get them, I'm going to play with it with you and with Daddy. Is that a good idea? Yeah, okay then.
And she's been saying like can bring them back here as well. So it's not like she's saying, oh, I need to get back to Portugal. She wants to go and get her things.
She wants to go back to Portugal to get her things.
And those are the things that she remembers most. And it's such a simple thing that I just miss having control over. And of course, one massive miss is Eden the dog. I really want to just have things sorted now, so we can go, look, we're moving here or we're moving there, and now we're sorting out Eden's paperwork or something, and she's going to be here soon. I want that feeling to return, and I think the longer we've been in this situation, the more I've missed just like being able to know that I can get on a plane even and go and see her. If I couldn't bring her here, we could at least just go there. So it's definitely been tough. It's been nice to have like Eden being looked after by my brother, so we can see pictures of her, we can see movies of her.
Yeah, we know that she's safe and we know that she's looked after, and we know that she knows where she is, that it's a house that she's used to, so she's not in unfamiliar surroundings or anything like that. Going out of enhanced quarantine and being able to move around again, it does feel a little bit weird.
Yeah.
But I do feel a little bit like, oh, what are we going to be going into tomorrow if we're going to town, and have rules changed? Like, it does make you think what's happened since we've been in our houses, you know. And I know in other parts of the world, in England especially, there are lots of rules that have changed and new rules put in place and things like that. I don't know, it just feels a little bit odd, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. And again, it comes down to being locked into a small room for a long time and then being released out into the big wide world.
Yeah.
I mentioned it a few weeks ago, I think, about the whole prisoner thing. You know, if you've been kept in a box and then you get released, it's a big wide world and it's scary.
Yeah.
And so we're just trying to like stay on top of it psychologically, and I want to gradually reintroduce myself back into control, and that's what I'm looking forward to most, I think, over the next few days. One of the first things I want to get sorted when we get out of this lockdown situation is our internet. We're currently using this Globe Pocket Wi-Fi thing, and it's kind of like a traveller's internet Wi-Fi, so you're restricted to really expensive packages. We're paying currently about 10,000 pesos or £175 a month on really slow internet. I'm going to stick with Globe because this area gets really good connection. You know, they don't actually have anything like fibre optic or broadband connections here on Siargao Island, so we are stuck with these kind of cell tower connections. Goes back to what I was saying earlier about being restricted by certain things. This has been one of the problems that I've been trying to take control of. So I'm using the Surfshark VPN that we've been using for a while. It allows us to connect through different towers and different servers. So far I've found the best locations to connect through here on the island are Taiwan and Hong Kong. There it is, best ones. I will never take for granted unlimited internet ever again. Every other country I've been to, it's pretty much just pay a fee and you get unlimited connection, but here it's all data packages. You have to buy everything by the gigabyte, and it can really get expensive. So when I'm free to move around more, my plan is to get the Globe at Home box, which is like the upgrade of this thing. Apparently we can get around 100 to 150 gigabytes per month for about 1,400 pesos. So that's a massive difference in price. It will save us so much money. While I'm on the subject of staying connected, I downloaded the second half of my brother's vlog about London, and there is some really funny clips of Eden in this video, so I'm going to share that now.
So I wasn't happy that Leonie forgot who I was. So we're going to do some online activities. Maybe I need to get some story time in there as well. I don't know if Story remembers me either. Leonie!
What? I'm going through some walls.
Hi, that's my job.
Leonie, you won.
I did that. That's band of the Dicky Bears.
You got the Dicky Bird.
Do you like Omar's flames?
Oh, yeah.
Not nice. COVID came out of the Easter egg. Bye.
Alright.
The rest of the week consisted of shopping. Now this is a supermarket queue. Epic. Can only do this once in a while. So this is my life, like an old person. I'm using this to go shopping. What do you think? Does it suit me? Panic is over. Fully rammed. This is another sad sight. A closed Costa all over the world. On a Thursday evening, Britain does the national clap for the NHS. And even one for Boris Johnson, our Prime Minister, who is now doing a lot better. We all got our first letter from number 10 Downing Street, where the Prime Minister lives. Probably the first time since the war. And the cops are out to make sure that we're not out there and we stay at home. Now let's see how Eden has been entertaining me during this time, these hard times. She likes to do silly things with her body. She sits wherever she wants. Classic workout disruption. Here's a shot of her head being stroked. She wanted to take on the toilet roll challenge for her TikTok. Didn't quite work out. She forced me to do some 360 shots for her Instagram. And bath time is always fun. You're like a big slug. Do you like this? This is what happens after you take Eden for shower. Eden, what's going on? So that's it. Another day of UK survival. Like I Am Legend, Will Smith and his dog. Here I am. Wedding postponed. Hoping that Spain opens up soon. UK still on lockdown for probably months. Jamal, Sasha and Story and Mum still stuck abroad, so I wouldn't have been able to have the wedding anyway. That's life. Could be worse. But you've had a harder day than me, so I can't complain. Do you remember that bone? Alright guys, time for bed. Thank you again for watching, and over to 8 miles from home.
We're back. So what did you think of that?
Oh, I miss Eden.
Yeah.
And how delicate was she going over the loo rolls? That was so funny.
Yeah, I haven't seen that challenge before. Is the dog supposed to break through the toilet rolls? I presume so.
No, I haven't seen it. I don't know what the TikTok thing is, but I liked watching Eden.
Yeah.
And she didn't just like power through it. She was like, how can I do this nicely?
Dancing, but the music stop.
Eden has never really been like a normal dog, has she?
No.
She doesn't do things that other dogs do.
She's very human in her ways.
Yeah. And that app that Omar was using to play the drawing with Leonie,
Caribou.
Caribou, we've been using that one too. We mentioned it before.
Yeah.
And one of the things that we've been having trouble with is because the internet is like got a bit of a spotty connection out here, like there's a delay in the drawing. So seeing how fast it was, like when Omar was doing it there, I miss having those kind of really fast internet speeds.
Yeah.
It's definitely something we need to sort. We did actually ask Story if she remembers Uncle Omar, and as soon as she saw Omar's face on the video, she was like, oh, there's Uncle. So I don't think she's forgotten anything at the moment.
No, she hasn't. That's the first time I've seen the supermarket queue like that as well, like in actual footage. Like I've heard stories from my family about the queues being up to 2 hours long to even get in the door and things like that.
And that's the supermarket that we used to go to
yeah,
as well.
we used to go to that one, and it's just very, very odd.
It's so strange.
The police helicopters in the sky,
Yeah.
it's all a bit scary, isn't it?
I'm glad Omar sent that clip over. It's definitely been an insight into like, you know, what it's like here versus like what it's there. It does make a big difference seeing it in video. So Omar said that he's going to start uploading some UK lockdown vlogs onto his Instagram TV. So I'm going to put a link down below to that channel so you can check it out if you want to. It might be an interesting different perspective for you guys. If any of you guys are interested in using the VPN that we use, they've actually got a really special deal on at the moment, 85% off and 3 months free. I've got a link down below so you can get that for yourself. We use them. It's a really good VPN.
Yeah,
so
we have it on every day, don't we?
yeah, I use it on my phone, I use it on Story's tablet and on our laptops. It just speeds up the internet here, allows us to connect to like different versions of Netflix, that kind of stuff. And now it's time for the shout outs. So let's get our big list ready. Gladys, Trinidad, we're going to say happy belated birthday.
Yes, sorry we missed your actual birthday, but happy birthday to you, Gladys. Hope you had a lovely day. And the next birthday shout out we have is for Vinaya Lois from Manila. She's 15 months old today, and this shout out is from your mummy Ria. Hi!
Happy birthday to you.
Alright, the next shout outs go to Peachy Love, Ellie from Durham, the Malibam family, Dominic and Hannah goes on, and the last shout out for today is going to Mark Madarang from Zamboanga City, hope I pronounced that right, in Mindanao, and Mark's mum, who's also watching the vlogs. Hello
Hi guys! Now quite a few of you have asked for Stories to do shout outs for you, but it's not easy to get Story to do shout outs. We try sometimes and ask her, and if she says no, we just let her be. She is a bit of a three-nager. She's got a mind of her own. Right now she's just chilling out watching her little tablet on the bed. If she's in the mood to do the shout outs, we'll ask her to do it, but other's we just have to let her be.
So it's just a surprise on who you get your shout out from.
Yeah, sometimes you might get a Moana shout out, but you never know when it's coming.
It's not guaranteed.
Hope you enjoyed today's video. You can follow us on Instagram or on Facebook at 8 Miles From Home to put in your own shout out request, and if we see it, we'll get it in the list and try and get it done. And we'll see you in tomorrow's video. Bye!
Bye.
Cotton.
Coffee.
Can I call you Cotton?